get back to California. Well, I don't wanna fight anymore. I threw all my punches, and I don't even know what for. On the even of the scoreboard, I just tear that whole thing down. Watch it sink slowly into the serpentine ground. So won't you go with me out to Pescadero Beach? Take the long road through La Honda, past the apple and persimmon trees. Get high on the sandstone and watch the river run out to sea. The ocean waits forever out on Pescadero Beach. There's a place in your heart where everything divides. The fault lines grow deeper. I am stuck on the wrong side. Well, I lived here with my excuses and my absent fantasy. Now the waves crash their memory on Pescadero Beach, where the sun cuts the fall, where the sky meets the sea. I imagine you there, you're smiling back at me, begging me, hey. Man, I don't wanna fight anymore. I threw all of my punches, I don't even know what for. Shining, her long hair was hanging down. There was no silver lining to the way that she let me down. Of all the ways to sing the blues, indigos and darker hues, I guess she chose what she had to choose, yeah. Well, she did it with a smile, walking out on that frozen lake, waiting for the ice to break. You can hear right down to the heart of the mistake. There's not much heart in it all. Oh. Why, thank you. You don't look so bad, you crazy old fox. Ready for your close-up in your fresh pine box. Hell, I wonder what you'd say if you could still talk. I hear the gravel in your voice, like diesel on the rocks. They say it was a battle between your heart and your brain, just like some dry river when the thunder it brings the rain. Here's a little blessing that you once gave to me. Words were a gift, I had to rob the melody. A little slip of fortune, some lost crumb on truth, written on white paper in the back of a red leather boot. They say it was a battle between your heart and your brain, just like some dry river when the thunder it brings the rain. Seen him in the canyon, digging in the mud. His eyes were silver, his spur was caked with blood. There's smoke on the mountain now, there's a fire behind the hill. If the flames don't get you, well, the last lies well. Between your heart and your brain, just like some dry river when the thunder it brings the rain. People always ask about the guitar. It is kind of a 10 people. Thank you. Oh, okay.
It's a joke.
Tell us about the guitar.
I appreciate you telling me it's a joke. I don't know otherwise. I'll just play it. Rainbow junkies and the miracle men. We out west of the pavement band, digging up billboards, cutting down signs, taking 22 rifles to the new home lights. When I'm up on the mountain, nobody knows my name. They said nobody taught us to live this way, making love in the fields to the break of day. I'm looking to see all the fishing towers in the land of the free. And up on the mountain, nobody knows my name. Up on the mountain, nobody knows my name. My name, yeah. Bob, I know there's been something you've been wanting to
Well, I guess I should.
get off your chest. Yeah. Okay, time to talk about it.
Yeah. Excuse me while it's not. It's a Mel Brooks quote. Sheriff Parks.
on us. Hey, mister, your wife's been cheating on us. I used to think you had a good woman, one that we both could trust. You know, she used to come to my house. It was just to have a little fun, but now she's going somewhere else. I guess we're not the only one. Hey, mister, your wife's been cheating on us. I used to think you had a good woman, one that we both could trust.
Tell us more about it.
Oh, there is more, David. She used to drive me around in your automobile. But now she's driving him. Hell, I know just how you feel. Hey, mister, your wife's been cheating on us. I used to think you had a good woman, one that we both could trust. Now, I know David lacks a little bit in age, but you know, he knows what I'm talking about. Play that guitar. Strain on the guitar.
Mr. Bob Beach on the blues flute.
Well, the lies she told to you, they were so very, very cruel. Now she's telling them to me. She must take us for a fool. Hey, mister, your wife's been cheating on us. I used to think you had a good woman, one that we both could trust. Denise LaSalle wrote this song, except she didn't write, hey mister, she wrote, hey lady, your husband's been cheating on us. Well, when I thought about doing the song, well, I don't have a husband. Not that I couldn't. I don't have one. So I had to sing it a little differently. But in this upcoming sing-along, I know you guys sing great, you know, really. It doesn't matter which pronoun you decide to use. It is 2019. So help me out. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hey, mister, your wife's been cheating on us. Sing it loud. sing it proud. Hey, mister, your wife's been cheating on us. Pretty sure there was no quid pro quo. I used to think you had a good woman, a woman that we both could trust.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you.
Got us a hoot nanny now.
Well, it's a funny thing being a Jewish blues singer from Oregon sometimes. I had a friend, a songwriter, who grew up in Chicago. He's another Jewish blues singer, a guy named Ben Bachner. And he grew up working in his dad's laundromat, and everybody else that worked in the laundromat had just come off the train from Mississippi. And when they'd all go out together at night, they'd go hear the blues. And so Ben Ben became sort of a songwriter, storyteller, but he always felt like the blues was the soul of how he related to music. And when he moved to Oregon, he got a job working, climbing the big trees, the few remaining old growth, to pick the cones to help with the reforestation effort. And he climbed the trees, and he wrote songs. He wrote hundreds, maybe thousands of songs. And he even wrote a book with Ken Kesey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he finally had the stroke that his doctors were afraid he might have last year, and he passed away. His friends were singing him out. When they turned off the machine, they were singing one of his songs, "Give thanks for unknown blessings already on their way."
Wow.
And
Yeah.
man, it's a big loss in Eugene. Everybody came together for his memorial, and I had made an album with him where I played slide guitar with him and accompanied him on his songs, and we would get together. I would set up the gear in his living room, and he would slice a bunch of apples and get out the peanut butter, and we'd work until the peanut butter ran out. And
They use honey.
I was always trying to, flesh these songs out and, get a finished mix that we could put out in the world. And right when I began to think of it, Ben would tap me on the shoulder and say, "Hey, I got a new one I want to play." And it was always every week it was another song. And I had a slide, a bottleneck slide, a glass slide that I played with on my pinky to get that, that kind of sound. And the slide I was using at that time, it had a crack in it. It was the neck of an old wine bottle, and it just had a certain sound. It had a little bit of texture that seemed to give it a little extra tone, a little extra sustain when you drag the slide along the string. And it had this crack in it. It fell off a piano bench at a gig, and it got a crack, but it had the tone. I kept playing it, and Ben would see me pull out the slide and say, "Man, that thing's gonna cut your finger off someday." But it had the tone. The crack would keep growing, but I kept playing it. And then at his memorial, I played one of his tunes, and right at the end of the song, the slide hit one of the metal fret wires on the guitar, and it exploded into, I was looked down, I was holding this just pile of broken glass, and my finger was still attached.
All right.
Fortunately for us all, they saved all the pieces of glass. And next time through town, the merchandise table, we will have.
Make jewelry out of them.
Did you write a
Give it up for
song?
Bob Beach, our chief executive for merchandising.
Did you write a song about it?
How many will you have, Bob?
Yeah.
Make jewelry out of them.
I figured you'd write a song too about it.
So we are going to play one of his tunes, but first, here's one of my songs. It was a whole year in Amarillo, without a single drop of rain. And the creek, well, it died, and the willows the wind blew in vain. There used to be a garden here, but now it's gone to seed. There is nothing in this old front yard but cars and tumbleweed. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. That's what you would say. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. Meet again someday. And we were just two kids in the milk can. Trying to pass the time. Making up our own damn songs. Man, they did not have to write. There must have been some line that you crossed. It gets so hard to change. How did you get so lost out there on the open range? But hey, goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. Well, that's what you would say. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. We'll meet again. And the last train is leaving on that great high plain. And the broken heart keeps beating as if to march away the pain. Well, once things were different, oh, but now they are all the same. Goodbye for now. Meet again someday. That's what you said. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. We'll meet again someday. Thank you all so much. Thank you. We are going to leave you with one of Ben Bachner's songs, a song called Big League Dream.
Yeah.
And thanks again for spending this night with us and sharing your time. Well, Johnny grew up in a minor league town. Yes, it was a minor league town all the way. And they say it was his daddy who told him about Wrigley Field. But he says, son, I believe you're gonna make it there someday. And he told him of the great Billy Williams. Yeah, and he told him of the great Ernie Banks. And he taught him how to wait on a raking ball and how to stare a pitcher down. He gave Johnny big league dreams in a minor league town. Big league dreams in a minor league town. That Johnny kid, he could play. Man, he could hit from both sides of the plate. He had the quickest first step that anybody had ever seen. And so the scouts, they came to the house. He was quiet as a mouse. And he signed for the minimum. They sent him all the way to Eugene, Oregon. It was in Eugene that he found out of what the game's all about. Class A ball can have its ups and downs. So the seasons, they turn to years. Years become careers. Well, Johnny played infield, and he played outfield, and sometimes he would even catch. But in the back of his mind, he could see those Wrigley Field vines. He never lost his big league dream. Big league dreams in a minor league town. And so the call came through one day. They wanted him up in Double-A, the Lansing Lugnuts of the Midwest League. Johnny kissed goodbye to Eugene Red. And he was on that very next plane. He told his new roommate, he said, I always liked Michigan State. You can almost see Sears Tower from the pitcher's mound. His roommate laughed. But he patted him on the back. But he knew about Big League Dream. Big league dreams in a minor league town. Come on. Big league dreams in a minor league town. They say good things come to those who wait. From the old to the young, the game is passed down. The north side ain't won since 1908. about big league dreams. But the call from Chicago came. It was the heat of a pennant race. They were looking for fresh legs to carry them down the stretch. Johnny couldn't believe his luck. He drove all night in his pickup truck, straight to Addison and Clark to take a look around. Looking down at the Walk of Fame, he thought he heard his father call his name. It's just one of them dreams. The day that Johnny arrived, the Cubs were playing the Tribe, and they were up 6-5. It was the top of the 9th inning when the manager made his move. But the pitcher, due up next, he put Johnny in to play left. He said, "Don't worry, kid, just do what old Billy Williams done." Well, that first pitch, it was a long, hard drive, and Johnny raced back and disappeared into the vines. But when he hit the wall, the crowd groaned at the terrible sound. In the back of the ambulance, in the back of the ambulance, he was clinging to consciousness. His big league dream. It was touch and go. He pulled through like a pro. But after the surgery, well, he never was the same. But he had earned all Cubs fans' love because that ball, it had stayed in his glove. The Cubbies had gone home winners, at least for one game. They said good things come to those who wait. From the old to the young, the game is passed down. The north side one is 1908. Go ask them about big league dreams. Big league dreams. His playing days were through, but he knew what he wanted to do, and he told them to send him all the way back down. He said, "You can find him there today. He's working with kids in Single Lake, teaching big league dreams on a minor league time." y'all know the words by now, right? Big league dream in a minor league town. Big league dream in a minor league town. Oh, big league dream in a minor league town. Big league dream in a minor